going on YouTube? Welcome back to What's on Your Feet. I am your host Tyler Rose. This is What's on Your Feet. If you are a returning subscriber, please let everybody know what we do here. So right now, at the time of the video, you need to tell everybody what you got on your feet. For me, I got on a pair of 350s. I believe these are called Zions, the Zion colorway. This was a gift. I am not a fan of like the 350s, but they're really comfortable. I wore these to the gym more than I actually wore these, excuse me, with an outfit. Now, I wore these to the gym more than I've actually wore these with an outfit and like going out anywhere. But yeah, that's what I have on my feet today. Real comfortable shoe. You know, they do run small, that's what I say, so I took the insole out of them, as you can see. However, that's what I got on my feet. Now, it's your turn to tell me, guys, what you got on your feet. So, guys, if you do enjoy the content on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and watch more videos. We do upload 4 videos a week, and sometimes even more than that. We are trying to reach 3,000 subscribers by the end of May, and I believe we can do so. So, right now, we're about like 450 away, I believe, or something like that. So, hit the subscribe if you enjoy the content. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our first segment of the day, Shoe of the Day. So the shoe of the day is not exactly one shoe. If you are unfamiliar with Doernbecher, Doernbecher is a hospital, and what they do, they specialize in creating shoes for a certain amount of individuals every year. Over the pandemic, the past 2 years, I believe, or 1 year, they have skipped out on creating a shoe for a sick child. If you don't know, Doernbecher Hospital treats severe, rare diseases, and some of these children are sick and they have a rare disease. And what Jordan brand does is lets them, and what Nike does as well, is lets them design their own shoe, and all the proceeds go to charity. All the proceeds go towards helping fight the disease and helping discover and learning new medicines, how they can treat these diseases and help out these kids who have unfortunately have a rare disease. Now, if you're unfamiliar with DBs, I do have a pair I can show y'all in my collection. Let me show y'all a couple pairs right now. This right here is the DB6. And this right here is the DB4. So both of these shoes right here are from Doernbecher, and they were designed by a child. So this shoe was designed by a child, as well as this shoe. And these are both, I guess you could say they're pretty rare shoes now. This is the original one from 2009, not the retro one. And of course this was 2011. I actually camped for this shoe right here, which is pretty cool to camp for a shoe because it was cold as hell that day. I want to say it's the middle of the winter in November, and I camped outside and slept outside for a day just for the shoe. This is before online raffles. You had to be outside. Like, we outside, you know what they say, we outside, you wasn't outside. Now, literally, you was not outside for these. But, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a couple of the shoes that Doernbecher has done in the past, man. They have some really good shoes. I actually had the Doernbecher ones. I sold them because they were too big for me. It was a size 14. And my favorite, maybe my top 3, is the Doernbecher 2s. Still looking for those, and I'm trying to pay crazy resale, and it's hard to find a pair that's actually in good shape. But without further ado, this year, we have a whole lineup of Doernbecher releases, and I'm very excited to share some of these with you guys. And of course, without further ado, we're going to dive into our next segment of the show. Now let's dive into the details and let's get into all the shoes. We probably won't go into depth too much because I don't make this video long. I don't like stretching out videos and making it long, but so let's start off with the Air Jordan 5s. Now this shoe is designed by Michael Wilson. Now Michael Wilson has a rare disease. I'm not going to get into his disease too much. I just want to show you the shoes, but I do want to let you guys know I will link the article if you do want to read about the children and what they're fighting and what they're dealing with. I think that's cool. And just to let you know, all these shoes will be releasing on April 30th on the Sneakers app at 10 a.m. So you have a good chance of probably hitting, because there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pairs of shoes. So without further ado, the first pair we have here is the Air Jordan 5 Low. Now this shoe right here is pretty cool. We have a lot of macaroni. I'm seeing a lot of macaroni. I think this, obviously every kid has their own like little input they put on the shoe, and it's obviously things that he probably likes. So I'm sure he was like a fan of macaroni. These are very colorful. Like if you look at the shoe, it's just a bunch of different great vibrant colors. It's got the outsole, which is clear, that blue icy outsole, and this is an Air Jordan 5 Low. I haven't seen this too much, and I think that's pretty cool that we have a low. Now guys, like I said, these are designed by kids, so don't jump down the throats, man. These kids are sick and they're just having fun, and I think it's beautiful to see a shoe like this. You know what I mean? You have red, blue, orange, and it reminds me of like a Nickelodeon shoe. You know, look how young he is, a young kid, really dope shoe. But without further ado, let's jump into the next shoe. So for the next one, I'm gonna get into this Nike Dunk Low. This honestly might be my favorite one of all the shoes. Now, this young lady might be a fan of the Oregon Ducks because I see there's some memorabilia there or some school attire. It's pretty cool. We got a Velcro strap that's green and it goes over the white Nike check, so you can take that off if you prefer a Nike swoosh that's green or white. And obviously we have some elephant print or some zebra print, what it's looking like. And then we have a little bit of nice tumble leather, not tumble leather, actually it's like regular leather. We have an outsole which is gray. And obviously, man, this is a pretty cool shoe. The main colors are like the Oregon colors. They're green and they are yellow. And then it has that, of course, they have different Velcro straps. Oh, different ones. I'm seeing you have the zebra kind of looking one, and then you have the green one. So you have different options when it comes to that. Up next, and by the way, that shoe is designed by Zoe Tafe. I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name. Like I said, another unfortunate child who has to deal with some weird sickness. But let's get into the next one. This pair is designed by Sam David, and this is a Nike LeBron 19. Sam obviously is in a wheelchair from what I see, and that's why we have some of that pretty cool looking like Pac-Man design where it's like a mouth going and then somebody's in a wheelchair. As you can see, we have this gold towards the going up towards the middle of the outsole. I'm sorry, the midsole there. We have some black and gray specks. We have a lot of different cool things. The outsole is black. We have the air bubble, like a lot of red, and it reminds me of like some Iron Man thing. He might have been like a Marvel fan, or I don't know if Iron Man's Marvel. I'm not interested into that stuff, but I mean that's a pretty cool shoe as well. Let's get into the next pair. We have some Nike Blazers designed by Aman Wamala. Now this is pretty cool, black and purple. We have some nice cool stitching that's purple. Very solid, simple shoe. I like simple shoes. Always glows in the dark, the outsole, and he looks like he has himself as like a superhero, or like maybe a Black Panther with the mask or something cool like that. These do glow in the dark, and they have the red bottom feel like the Christian Louboutin. This swoosh, real dope. I think this might be my favorite in terms of creativity of all the shoes so far. Next up we have Amelie Phelps, and she has the Nike Zoom Vapor Cage 4s. Now this looks like a basketball shoe. It has a lot of vibrant colors, remind me of some cotton candy. It looks really cool. It's got some lime green, it's got some pink, it's got some purplish accents, got some different teal looking fields to it. Now she's obviously likes, I think she has her initials, is that? Yeah, MP, yeah, Michaela Phelps. So she has her initials on the back of it. And like I said, another good looking shoe. Up next, we have Sydney O'Brien, Nike Air Force One. This is a Nike Air Force One Fontanka. Now this shoe is really different too, man. This one is, whew, she really went in with these, man. I mean, this is really dope. She has all kinds of different blues and reds and blacks, and the outsole is obviously this clear, translucent outsole. And that midsole, what is that? I don't know what that is. That is really cool though. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look up close. We have the laces we have on here. It says softy. It has different things on the laces, and we have these hearts, and we have the stitching. Like, man, there's so much going on with the shoe. I honestly, it's hard to even just look at one thing because there's so much to it. But this is another dope shoe. Then we have, I believe this might be the last one. We have Catalina Vasquez. She has the Nike SB. I believe it's a Nike SB Zoom, and it says the cure is in our jeans on the midsole, and then of course we have the jeans on the outsole. And this is real deep, man. I think that's beautiful. And like I said, guys, remember, these are all kids who are sick, and these are all kids who are, battling something that's tough. And for Nike to do this for the kids and give the proceeds to probably the right causes is nice, man. She's obviously looks excited to do this, and it's just beautiful, man. I think it's just real special. We're the Cop, man. I told you guys this is going to be exclusively released on the Sneakers app. Back in my day when I was outside for these were released at Nike Town, and it was a pretty cool like camping experience because everybody from school was with me, man. It was really cool. But nowadays in 2022, pandemic, with COVID, all that, you're gonna have to go and get your shoes online, and it's a different experience, man. I feel like the younger kids are missing out on the experience, but I was able to get these at Nike Town. But for you guys are definitely gonna have to find a way to get these online on the sneakers app, and that's where I'm seeing so far. If anything changes, follow me on Instagram. I do keep everybody up to date when it comes to sneaker releases across the board. Will I cop? Yes. So no matter what shoe I would get, it's not really about copping. It's bigger than shoes, man. This is charity. This is charity's work. This is God's work. This is stuff that is beyond us, right? This is for a bigger cause. I think all the shoes are copped just for the sake of that it's charity. Now, when it comes to which one is my favorite, I'm definitely going to say that Dunk was my favorite. I like the fact that it had the Velcro straps on it. So if I had to choose one out of all of them based off design that I like the most, it was the Dunk. And I think that one's my favorite. So let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think? Which one was your favorite out of all the 7 pairs? We have a lot of different shoes to pick from. That was my favorite for the simple fact that it was simple and it had some slightly cool things like the zebra print, which is cool. And then the fact that you could take your own swoosh and change it around to be green on one side and the other side to be a zebra, another one to be just regular white, because if you take the Velcro off, it's just the part that sticks to the Velcro is just white by itself. I think that was really cool, and I think that for me personally, that would be the one I would cop. Now let's get into the next segment of the day, which is the resale prediction. Resale prediction, to be honest with you guys, man, the DBs have also went down a lot. You know, some of the shoes that I have on StockX, DB4s are going for like maybe $1,200, and the DB6s are going for like $1,000. They go for a lot, right? And you know, it's nice to see the shoes like resell for a lot, but at the same time, I don't like the fact that people are reselling. I think it's just mainly for charity, man. I mean, just get the shoe, enjoy it. As long as the proceeds go to charity, I guess at the end of the day, right? It's like, who cares, right? Because as long as you're paying for the shoe and the money is going towards the charity, then reselling the shoe is not really hurting nobody, right? So I guess resellers can go ahead and jump on these. When it comes to each individual one of these shoes, I'm not going to get into the resale value because there's 7 different shoes here. And of course, depending on the hype level is always what it was like. You know, like the DB like ones, the DB2s, the DB3s, the DB4s, the 5s, the ones, like certain shoes are hyped up, right, around like, you know, DB and Doernbecher, like for what they do, and some just aren't. Some just don't make the cut. Like some people just don't like them, you know, like you could find them for $200-300. So it's all depending on, you know, what shoes really skyrocket. In my opinion, if we're have to pick from resale prediction, if I'm a reseller, like I don't usually think from a reseller's prediction, but if I must say, I gotta say that the Dunk is probably gonna be the one that's gonna resell the most based off of how shoes are going right now. Everybody wants to get Dunks, and Dunks are really flipping for a lot. But it just, in my opinion, it so has happened to be the chance that the shoe I like and the shoe that I would want to cop is the one that's probably going to resell the most. So resale prediction on that one, I would probably say, judging from not looking at any sites to see, I'm not even going to check if these are already like released early, because I doubt they are going to be released early. Like, it's not like a friends and family. This is a charity, so I doubt anyone's getting early pairs. But for my opinion, I would say, if that's going to retail for like $90 or $100, the Dunk, I would probably put it at around 3 to like 5. If they get popular enough, if they get enough hype, 3 to 5 easily. That's my resale prediction. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, it's always a prediction. Don't jump up at me, man. I don't want to know you made mistake. Nah, I just want to tell y'all, man, I think that's where it's going to be. Guys, y'all know what time it is, man. You see what's on my feet. Now what's on your feet? What's on your feet, man? It's time of the show to let me know what's on your feet if you haven't done so. Now, if you do enjoy the content on this channel, please, without further ado, man, hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell to get notified when I drop some new videos, man. This has been the video. Doernbecher lineup, April 30th, Friday, 10 a.m. Sneakers app. 7 different releases, all going towards a good cause, which is charity. What are your thoughts? Cop or drop, man? I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.